Hello, Salem. Okay, just kidding. I did, however, have this old Winnifred Sanderson costume sitting in my closet, and I just felt like this was the occasion, right? So we're going to be trying out the entire new Colourpop and Hocus Pocus 2 collection. Yes, I have the wig. No, I didn't put it on. I don't know how y'all do it with the wigs and the caps and everything. I just can't, but we got everything else going and I'm ready to dive in, so let's get started. So, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Heather, and on this channel we like to walk a very fine line between a shopping addicted makeup monster and a responsible adult with a makeup hobby. Clearly, we have left responsible adult like 6 stations back, because otherwise I wouldn't be dressed like this, but I am so excited. I literally just got finished watching the movie with my kids. They are now safely tucked in bed, arguing over which one of them would be Sarah and which one of them would be Mary, because they have already nominated me as Winnifred. So, I figured now is the perfect time to get into this collection. I ordered the entire collection on straight up impulse, and I'm so excited to get into everything. So let's take a look at everything and then dive right in. First thing in the collection are these 3 Jelly Mutt shadows, which look like this. There are 3 glosses, which have this awesome like graphic on the side that represents the 3 sisters' dresses. It's actually on both sides, front and back. And then the fronts of each of the packages have these like super artsy remakes of the girls. We've got the Billy Butcherson mascara here. Of course, we've got the ears. I'm not sure that the ears actually go with the look at this point. But some of my coworkers did ask if I was going to wear them to do this video. And then we've got the awesome highlighter here, which just has the coolest packaging on the inside. It looks like this. And I'm sure you guys have seen all this already from 1,000 other people's reviews, but I am just so excited. All this art, all this packaging, like, can we just talk about how pretty this is? Yes. Open up the palette, you get an even bigger view of the 3 sisters. And then inside here, here's your color story. I think this color story is so awesome. I love that they went super bright instead of doing like the really muted tones from the original palette. So here's the original palette, which I do think is really pretty. I've actually been wearing it a lot this week. And I love what they did here, like the deep grungy version I like. But like this one, I'm even more excited for this one. I'm not even sure where to begin because I'm so excited. I don't know if I'm going to make it in this costume for the entire video because I'm already roasting. But let's do some eye looks. I'm going to start with NYX Pigment Primer because that's what I always use to prime my eyes. I used to use the Milani eyeshadow primer, which is pretty good, but this one I like even more. And yes, I still have makeup on from earlier today, but we're just going to work around it because I can't scrub my eyes any harder without them just completely being like a crying mess. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be testing out some of these Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow brushes from the set that I got from TJ Maxx. So we're going to give those a try while we're in spooky season here. Oh, shut the front door. Hold, please. Alright, so there's the 3 glosses. Sorry, I'm going to try not to blind you with my ring light here. But there's the 3 glosses. These bottom 2 are absolutely stunning. It was by the time that I realized I wanted 2 of the 3 glosses and 2 of the 3 Jelly Mutt shadows that I ended up just ordering the whole thing. So the Mary ones, you know, they're not my favorite. I don't really care about oranges too much, but this one is an iridescent duochrome that shifts from like a lime green to a purple, and it has like larger glitters in it. And then this one is a really beautiful purple. It has almost like a blue and then to like almost a golden red kind of flip. So let me see if I can grab you some really quick swatches. And as you guys can see, we've got Shishka Baby, Come to Play, and I Am Calm. And then the 3 glosses I have here on my fingers, which you can clearly tell These three glosses have relatively no like base pigment. It's really just about like the sparkle and the shine. So all of them are super pretty. The only one that has a bit of pigment is Mary's, which is called We're Young, which is this one right here. Then the black based one is Boys Will Love Me on my middle finger. And then Sisters Behold is the one on my index finger, and that is Winnifred's shade. Now that I've made a complete mess of my hands, let's dive into this collection. I'm so excited. I think I'm going to do 2 different eye looks. Normally I wouldn't, because I'm going to film another video after this, but I really want to use the greens. I really want to use the purples. I would love to use 2 of these Jelly Much shadows that are Jelly Much Super Shock hybrids. So let's just wing it and hope for the best here. Ooh, that's very soft. I think I'm going to go pretty dark here. I'm pretty sure that everybody is going to use like the greens and purples. I could care literally less about these first 2 columns, except maybe for this like super sparkly shade, although it is a pressed glitter, so watch yourself with your eyes. But I think I'm going to go into Cursed first, which is this matte green with the like sparkly pigments in it. That actually does lay down like a fair amount of pigment. I'm pretty impressed. Let me zoom you guys in because we're going to be here a while. Oh, y'all, these bell sleeves. Bell sleeves are a bit much. Okay, so I'm just putting in a little bit of that like Cursed super green shade here. And then I think what I'm going to do is take the gray and the black and really make like a super smoky kind of a wing. I'm going to take a little bit of Witch Hunters, which is this shade right here, and then we're going to work that into the black to make that wing. And I want it to kind of connect up with the green, but not like blend into the green per se, because I don't want to muddy that green up at all. So I'm just like taking the brush and like blending over top of that area, but I'm not like scrubbing into it. I hope that's evident on what you're seeing. The shade is pressed kind of hard, so it's pretty, it's not having a lot of kick up. Next, what I'm going to do is go into the black, which is Till Midnight. Oh my gosh. So I definitely really enjoyed the second movie. Hopefully you guys have already gotten a chance to watch it. If not, highly recommend that you do. I wasn't sure how they were gonna like take it, but I think it came out pretty good for what they were working with, you know? Kind of like that. And then I'm gonna take, let's see, do I want to do the green? I think so. I'm gonna take a little bit of the dark green, which is Night of Sins, here in the bottom center, and I'm gonna put that on the inner like third of my lid. Because what I want to do is put one of the Jelly Much shadows over top of everything, and I want it to be like really like blown out and almost a little wild looking. I'm going to grab a little bit of Brew Another Batch, which is the metallic kind of limey green shade. And we're just going to, ooh, oh hey. Just laying a base there for what will ultimately be the super smoky eye, or super bright jelly much shadow. And then I'm just blending back and forth between these two original shades that we have in the outer corner here. So just be mindful, because this does have plastic glitter in it. You want to be like really careful around your eyes. We're gonna like try this out. Kind of like that, so you can see like a little bit of depth depending on how I turn my eye, but then it's like really impactful. And then over on the outside, we're going to go back in with the black. And kind of merge the two together. Faux cut crease style. Like that. And I think for the other eye, I'm going to do similar colors. I'm going to take that Witch Hunter shade again, which was that really pretty like gray beige kind of shade. But we're going to do more of like a traditional faux cut crease. Well, I can still see so much of my makeup I wore to work today, but it is what it is. We'll make it work. Okay. And then I want to go into Observe, which is the purple here. Ooh, I like that. That actually has a pretty good amount of depth and pigment. Like that. Ooh, that's looking pretty. Okay. And then we'll go back into Till Midnight, which is the black. These definitely are like pressed pretty firm. Okay, so something like that, very smoky. And then what I'm going to do is with the same brush, although I've wiped it off, the one that I used for the Jelly Much over here, I'm going to go into Sarah's purple Jelly Much shade for this eye. This one definitely has some more base pigment than the last one did. And of course, be very careful with these Jelly Mutt shadows. Once you've applied them, you're going to want to be very mindful of the brushes that you used, because those brushes could pick up some of this PET glitter, and then you could definitely like trash your eyes. So once you kind of like destroy the brush with the glitter, you need to clean it really well before you go back in anything else. So kind of like that. And then I definitely need to do inner corner still and lower lash line, but I want to get the rest of my base on first, and then we will come back and do the lower lash line, the rest of the eyes, hopefully, maybe kind of sort of some lashes, we'll see. Give me 1 second. So that's blush and bronzer. Let's do the rest of these eyes, and then we'll do highlighter in just a moment. So for the lower lash line on this side, I definitely want to take a whole bunch of Observe, and then I want to bring in a little bit of Wicked Ways. So let's take Observe first. Like that, looks nice and smoky. We're going to take a little bit of Till Midnight and just put that in the very outer corner here. That looks pretty good. Now this brush set, might be able to get away with that one. Wow, this color is definitely pressed really hard, this Wicked Ways. I just had to dig in pretty hard just to get a little bit of pigment up. So that one is definitely very, very hard pressed. And then I'm going to put in a little bit of 17th Century in the inner corner. That's the like silvery white shade here. Like that. And then we'll pop a little bit of that up here. That is super metallic to be a brow bone highlight, but we're going to make it work. And then for the other side, I definitely want to use some of the black and the greens again. So let me go in with Night of Sins, which is the really dark green, first. I can feel my eye already starting to try to water. So we got that, and then a little bit of Till Midnight. Which is the black. And I'm gonna see if I can just touch up a little bit on the edge here. Because I don't want to take that too low. Now, I'm going to take another small brush and go into Cursed, which is the light green matte with sparkles. Like that. And then we'll put a little bit of Brew Another Batch, which is the metallic green, on the lower lash line here. And then that same, we'll do Candle as a Light as the inner corner. No, we'll do 17th Century. Let me not go blind today. So kind of like that. Let's get into this highlighter, because the highlighter, actually, so this is kind of what the eyeshadow looks are looking like. What I'm going to do is hop off camera, I'm going to do my lashes and liner, and I'm going to be right back. Okay, can we just talk for a moment about how easy magnetic lashes are? It like hurts my feelings how easy they are, and they've only been out for like 10 minutes. Like, I've been talking myself out of buying some more magnetic lashes, and I'm really like, what the hell am I doing? I should be buying all the magnetic lashes. So I'm pretty sure I'll be placing another order for some magnetic lashes tonight. But these are the Moxie Lash ones. I picked these up in a BoxyCharm sale. The liner for them is a little dry, but the actual lash themselves looks really nice. Okay, I don't know if you guys will even be able to see the Billy Butcherson mascara for this particular demo, but we'll try it. We'll try it. For you guys, we'll try it. So you can see it's like a really nice like burgundy red color. Yeah, and I think it's just mixing with my black mascara. I don't think it's actually... coating the whole lash up a bunch. Yeah, so work in progress on the colored mascara. Alright, let's do the highlighter now. That's literally like the best for last kind of thing, or almost last. We haven't done lips yet, but whatever. It's like a Super Shock one. That's fine. Alright, so I got a little bit on my finger here. I'm just gonna go ahead and like tap out. Oh yeah. And then let's do the other side. Does this have a scent? It kind of smells like it might. Ooh, way too much product, girlfriend. So let me slow my roll a little bit here. Yeah, it kind of has like a bubblegum scent, you guys. So there's the highlighter. One side is normal and one side is crazy, but that's fine. And let's do a quick lip gloss. I really want to use the black one. Like, honestly, that's the one I was the most excited for. And you know it's not super dark, but... Jeez Louise, scared the hell out of me. Hello?
What are you doing here?
I'm doing a video. What are you doing?
Wondering why you're dressed like a witch on Friday night.
Because it's the Winnifred Sanderson costume, and I'm reviewing the Hocus Pocus 2 collection from Colourpop.
Yeah, right, sure.
Just don't have me committed. So, nothing like being, you know, this far into a first impression of this makeup collection in this ensemble and having your husband burst in and ask what the hell you're doing and why you look like a psychopath. Valid question. Valid question. Alright, you guys, and this is the finished look. Thank goodness, because this is getting so toasty in this costume. It's like pure velvet. Pure velvet. This doesn't breathe. Let's talk about everything. So probably my least favorite item in the collection would be the mascara, because I just don't think it has enough like pigment and intensity to really show up on my lashes. I wish it was like a shade or two brighter, just to really like make it make sense and make it a little bit more impactful. So that one for me, kind of a fail, but I'll keep playing with it, see if I can get it, you know, better. Then we have the 3 glosses, which I do think are really pretty. The winnifred, the Mary gloss is probably the most like wearable gloss, but I think actually these two are super, super pretty. I have the black one on right now, so you can see it definitely does not have a lot of pigment, but I think it's an actual like nice formula. It does just give like a little bit of like desaturation to my lip color, which I appreciate, and I love all the sparkles. It does feel like one of those formulas that's going to start to make that white line over time, so as I talk, I think I'm going to develop the white line. It is what it is. Next, let's talk about these Jelly Much glitter hybrids. I am not a huge fan of the fact that they put the PET glitter in here. For anybody who doesn't know, the PET is the plastic glitter, so it's actual pieces of plastic, and it's the like super sparkly glitter that you can see in the eye looks. The reason I don't like that is because it's not safe for your eyes, and it can fall into your eyes and cause damage. It could cause blindness, infections, all kinds of horrible stuff. So really the goal is to not be putting this stuff on your eyes. I think the actual colors though are very pretty, so I think when I use these in the future, I'm going to try to kind of work around the big pieces of glitter as much as I can, because there's so many, you know, indie multi-chromes and stuff that I think you could use that would really give, you know, like that vibrant intensity without having to be unsafe for your eyes. So I like them, but with a caveat. The Super Shock highlighter, I really like. This packaging is bomb. This is an enormous highlighter. I will never ever use this up. It does have like a bubblegum scent to it, so if that's something that you're kind of bothered by, I don't know why bubblegum. It's kind of an odd choice. I guess the Halloween candy? I'm not really sure, but I do really like the highlighter. I think it's very pretty, and of course it gives a really nice kind of like greenish, goldish hue. Very cute, very cute. And then I believe the last thing in the collection I haven't talked about yet is the palette. Palette, I love it. I'm so excited to keep using it. Obviously the shades that I'm most drawn to are those 9. Like, you could have given me those 9 and I would have been completely happy, but it's Colourpop, so we have to have warm toned neutrals in every single palette. Whatever. All is forgiven. I'm so happy with these cool tone colors over here, and I like that the greens are very neutral, so you could kind of pull them either direction, either with the warm tones like the oranges and the browns, or with the cool tones like the gray and the black. So overall I think that's really cool. Just know this shade up here does have the PET glitter in it. For some reason it is not marked on the back as like a shade you need to worry about, so I don't know if they consider that glitter small enough to be eye safe. I'm unclear. But, oh, and I guess I didn't talk about the little hair clips, but I also didn't wear the little hair clips. So sorry. I just thought it would be so much more funny to wear this costume, because it's truly like, this is Winnifred Sanderson to the T, right? You guys are going to have to let me know in a comment down below. Do you like the purple eye? Do you like the green eye? Do you like my ensemble? If you were one of the Sanderson sisters, which one would you be and why? Definitely let me know. Did you pick up anything from this particular collection from Colourpop? I think it's one of their better collections, so I was really excited to be able to pick everything up and play with it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you go, and I'm going to catch you in my next video. Bye!